See that right there? I've been playing Warlords of Draenor. Well, we've managed to have a quick hands-on of the new Warlords of Draenor expansion pack. Obviously not all the features are available to us, but from what we saw, there are some improvements on the way. Number scaling in particular is the first thing that I really noticed. You see how the numbers have gone from several million into something slightly more feasible, something you can wrap your head around and understand, which I do think actually helps the flow of the game. Likewise, we see the new animation models, which was in dire need. Some of these models are from 2004 and they do show their age. So kind of like the Pandarans or the Goblins or whatever the equivalent on the Alliance side is, I don't really care. You do see the orcs, especially, which is what we had access to here. You see the orcs have new facial expressions, new casting animations. They're slightly more livid and less action dull when you play, which is a good thing because you spend a good 90% of the game looking at your own character's backside.
War. It is the lifeblood of this world.
Also in now we see is the new player housing. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play with that. It's not quite ready yet. But from what we saw with the demos presented to us, player housing will be on a character basis, which means every single one of your characters will have its own unique player housing system, its own base, so to speak. Depending on how you choose to utilize the space in your base, you can improve your crafting skills or give you various bonuses in combat. So a stable will make you quicker, blacksmithing will open up blacksmithing specializations. But if you're not a blacksmith, you can still access some things now by building it, so you can kind of branch out if you want to be a bit of jack of all trades crafter. You can also send your characters out to do dungeon runs for you, not obviously the very big ones, but you can send them out for the vanity items and things like that that you don't want to waste your time on. Or you can send them out to get more crafting goods for you. Doing so, however, does mean that they're not improving your base and thus not giving you a larger base. So you do have to have a certain management aspect into that. If I had to sum up one negative and positive thing in the game, they could actually both be fielded within the new dungeon raid system. The dungeon raid system has been made easier again, which means that depending on how many people you have with you now, you can always find a raid. If you have 10 people, 20 people, or 13, it will scale accordingly, which means that you no longer have these frustrating evenings where your mate can't play and thus your night is ruined. But on the flip side, I do worry that if it has been dumbed down, so to speak, if it has been made easier, then everyone is just going to click raid all the time and dungeons all the time, and this will make world PvP suffer even further than it already does. But how that pans out, we have yet to see. It could go both ways.
Our bond is iron, our will unbreakable. Who will stand against us?
So what are your thoughts on the matter? Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you later.